lots of time and by one
Oh.
job to watch Netflix, and I got curious about their horoscope signs. So I looked up
Okay.
everybody's signs and
All of them individually.
yes, I
Wow.
took some detective work, but I still couldn't find Bryce's, Nicole's, or Madison's. I don't really care about Madison's, but I
No.
would have liked to know what Nicole was.
Mm-hmm.
And Bryce, I'm like neutral. I didn't care either way, really.
Okay. Okay, so what's Harry and Francesca's?
Harry and Francesca are very interesting. Harry is a Gemini, which is an air sign, and then Francesca is a Scorpio, which is water, which, like, I guess those two could go together, but Scorpios in general, I just feel like are very like standoffish. Like they don't really let people too close. You know what I
They're
mean?
misunderstood, right?
I guess, like a Scorpion. So
Okay.
just a heads up, guys, like I'm no expert or anything. I'm just really interested in my own horoscope sign.
See, and I don't really know much about them at all, so.
Yeah, so anything that I know about a sign is something I've researched or just through experiences with people I know and what
See,
their
that's
signs
where
are.
mine will be. It will
Yeah,
be me based on people I know who are under that sign.
exactly. Like I
Because I
like
have some
to,
signs that I just don't like
yeah,
because
because of the
of people
people.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Gemini kind of like back and forth between two personalities type thing. That's my understanding of
Yes, you
it.
know what? And I've never known if I believe in horoscopes very much at all, but there's some of them that are just a little too close to what they say they are, because that is a thing with Geminis.
Yeah, it
They
really is.
are one person to you and another person to someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh. And
You don't like
it
that?
actually, and I know they are, because I can feel it in their eyes
Oh,
when they
can you
talk to
feel
me.
them switch? Can you feel
When they
them like,
talk to me, no, I just know that what they're saying isn't true. I know what
right,
they're saying. They're telling me what I want to hear. I just
right.
know.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Rhonda
Mm-hmm.
was doing that with Chiron because Rhonda is also a Gemini?
No, I don't think that necessarily the two-faced thing is a bad thing. I think some people are a strong person for other people when they need them, and then they're a little weaker when they're on their own. Like I
Ooh,
don't necessarily think it's always bad. I
right.
think she was very mothering and nurturing and stuff like that when she needed to be, and then she was also very strong when she needed to be, like very
Yeah.
vulnerable if she needed, like
And
that kind of back and forth,
right. And Harry
which is a
was
good
kind
thing.
of back and forth between ladies' man, complete gentleman, and a boy's boy. You know what I mean?
Literally, like the voice, he's telling them, "Oh no, it was her. It was
Yeah,
her.
she
She kissed
initiated
me."
it.
But then to her, he's like, he knew it was him, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's exactly what it is. And then, but for some people, it becomes a negative thing, and they're telling you something you want to hear to manipulate you, and they're telling someone else something that they want to hear to manipulate them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I have a problem with Geminis. Not all Geminis, but I know when someone's telling me something just because they want me to think
Yeah. You can tell if it's genuine or
a
not.
certain way. Oh, I can tell, because I get the heebie-jeebies. My hair starts to stand up on my
Oh,
arms.
oh my God.
I'm like, oh yeah. I think it's because too, I remember a lot. Like I observe. So like when I'm sitting in a room, or 10 week, let's say 15 weeks later, they say something contradicting what they told me 15 weeks before to another person. I remember that.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying anything, but I'm sitting there being like, the fuck? I
Yeah.
remember you saying the
You're
exact
just
opposite
doing the
thing.
math in your head.
And then I just know, and then I watch out from then on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I always keep track of it, and then I'm just like, bye.
That's
I don't associate with
yeah,
that.
that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Rhonda and Sharon, they were my favorite couple. But Rhonda, like I said, is Gemini and Sharon is a Taurus,
Mm-hmm.
which my dad's a Taurus, so I like them. They're awesome, very strong, very down to
Stubborn and
earth.
manly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Friendly. Your dad's
Yes.
very friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he was too. He just had like this guard up on him, like he wanted to not be seen as anything less than a man, kind
Yeah.
of in the way,
I
like
think
his own way of thinking of it,
exactly.
like
Yeah.
that.
I like that
Yeah,
description of them.
kind of. I don't know. I just got that vibe from him that he wanted to be vulnerable, but he just felt like he couldn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And then
think a
David
lot of
and
them are like that. A lot of Taurus.
yeah. I don't really know if I know a Taurus
My dad,
besides your dad. I know, but
Ray.
when's your dad's birthday?
Ray is a Taurus.
Okay, yeah, this is all making sense. Like
So David and Lydia, they're my next favorite couple. Lydia is a
mm-hmm.
Sagittarius, which is a fire sign, and then David is an Aries, which is a fire sign as well.
Okay.
So I take my sister Taylor, she's an Aries, so that's you can kind of get where that like passion
Very
and yeah,
passionate. Yes. Intense, but not it doesn't have to be in a bad way. Like I love your
exactly.
sister.
Yeah.
But she when she loves something or she's after something, she's after it.
Oh yeah.
Like
There's
pasta
no.
salad, she's she's on it.
Okay, side story. Pasta salad mix. My sister couldn't find any in the grocery store, and my family like lives off of this Clubhouse pasta salad mix. That's all
For
we eat
years,
during the
right?
summer. Yes, and my sister and my mom make it the best. They make the double batch and they add just the right amount of vinegar and oil, and it's perfect. You gotta let it sit for a day. It's magical. But they couldn't find any at either store. And my sister texts in our group family chat, and she's like, I'm 98% sure they've discontinued pasta salad mix. And I'm like, please stop. And my mom messages back, please God, no. Please, sweet baby Jesus, no. It was a true, and then I posted on my story, please pray for my family because we're in crisis. But
Yeah, hard time. This is a hard time for
we get
everyone.
passionate about stuff, fire signs, and
Yeah.
Taylor for sure as an Aries.
Mm.
But I thought
No, I
David and
love that. And
Lydia made it good.
I think my favorite story for Taylor, who's an Aries, for this, um, is also not a morning person. I feel like I don't know if all
Oh.
all Aries are like that, but I remember going to your house to grab something, and she answered the door, and she was like, "Hello," because it was like 9 a.m. She was like making toast. She was like looking at me, squinting, like, "Who are you? I can't see." It's like 9 a.m.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Fire signs, yeah, like fire just feeds off of
I
fire,
like
right?
Aries though.
So
Anyway, I've never had a problem with an Aries.
yeah, no, me neither. I feel like they're not docile, but like if you push them too much, they'll
Don't
push
poke them.
back. But and then Tyler, my boyfriend, he's a Sagittarius, so I might be biased in that.
Which is Lydia, right?
Yeah,
Sagittarius.
Lydia is a
Yeah.
Sagittarius.
And like, what's a Sagittarius normally?
Well,
Like,
they're
what's their
loyal, sophisticated, independent, and kind usually. They're
okay?
unique or artistic, not really judgmental.
Yeah, I don't know if I know any other Sagittarius besides Tyler.
Yeah,
Probably
I don't
do.
know of any.
I've obviously known people. I mean, like people well enough. I don't know. Like, I don't know anyone else well enough.
Right. I
Because
feel
when's
like
his
they
birthday? What month?
December.
Like the beginning of December?
Yeah, December 13th. So now we're moving on to your favorite sign, Alanah. Chloe is a
Stop.
Pisces, which is a water sign.
I don't like Pisces for the most part. But
Yeah,
I
I
love
feel like
Chloe. So
I know.
there's always people you're gonna like in each sign because a lot of them they have different they're different amounts of it. Not everyone's a full Pisces.
That's right.
She was a more well-rounded
Yeah,
Pisces.
I guess so. Corey, I called this. As soon as I seen him talk to the camera the first time, I'm like, this guy's a Leo. And sure
Why? Because
enough,
his opening line
it's a
was
Leo.
"I'm here to fuck and I don't care about the rules."
Yeah. Or just the way
I
he was
mean,
like, I'm the most good looking here type thing. Like he was kind of like, I know
yeah.
Chloe has eyes for me, blah, blah, blah. I could feel the Leo energy off of him.
No, I did too. If anyone in that house were to be a Leo, I would have assumed him as well.
Yes. Yes.
There's only about 3 or 4 signs I 100% know very well. All the rest of them I forget about.
Right.
But Leo, I'm around enough of them that I know.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I feel bad for my dad. He's a Taurus, and when we all lived there in a house with 3 fire signs, an Aries and 2 Leos. So he survived.
That's funny. Oh, your mom's a Leo too?
Yeah. 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 So we're very
Cheesy.
similar. And then
No,
Kel's,
I knew he was.
yeah, you could just tell right off the bat. Kel's and Jesus. So Kel's is a Sagittarius, just like Lydia. And then
I can
Jesus
see
is
that
the
for
only
Kels.
Aquarius. Oh, me too. I knew he was a fire sign of some sort.
And Jesus is an Aquarius 100%. What independent, intelligent, unique, idealistic is like a perfect word
Progressive.
for him.
Yeah,
Progressive, like those are all perfect words for
that's
him. And
him.
Kel's sophisticated, independent, kind. It's true because he was very sophisticated and independent in the fact of he didn't really mess with any drama.
Yeah,
He is an accountant, and he was always trying to keep everyone thinking about the money.
yeah,
But he was
exactly.
also very kind. He was never rude to anyone,
Yeah, that's
ever.
right.
Yeah. So,
I feel like Haley represents the Pisces that you're used to because Haley's sign is also Pisces.
oh, see what I mean? There's
Yeah,
different types.
there's good and
No,
bad of each sign.
I feel like it's saying that you could be this, that, that, or that, or that, or that, right? You don't have all of them sometimes. So I
Right.
feel like some people have more of the bad ones, and then some people have more of the good stuff, like the pros.
Yes.
Like Haley's definitely has all the overly emotional, closed off. She was negative, like self-absorbed, all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And then
Mm-hmm.
Chloe was
Was
more of
almost the
the
opposite.
the empathetic, creative. She was what else is there? Impressionable.
Yeah, that's right. Like I have all the good qualities of a Leo
Nope.
naturally, but
Stop. No, that's just a Leo thing to say. That's actually a negative quality to say that. Just kidding. It is.
uh,
Con is like overconfident, and you're like, oh yeah, I have no cons. Which is a
zero.
con.
Oh my god.
Zero.